Sisters with Disabilities and the Pot Bangers present the Candy Costumes and Cinema Movie Night Coat and Winter Accessory Drive. Help us keep St. Louis warm this Halloween by enjoying a movie and donating a new or gently used coat and winter accessory. Proceeds will be supporting families and tornado survivors of the May 16th disaster. On Halloween, that's Friday, October 31st, come out to the MX Theater at 618 Washington Avenue on the second floor. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. There will be popcorn, candy, and movies for the family to enjoy. The admission is $5 or free with the donation. That's October 31st. Halloween is on a Friday, y'all. Come out to the MX Theater at 618 Washington Ave on the second floor. See you soon. The northside can be considered a lot of things to a lot of people. From the wheelers and dealers, to the athletes, to the aspirational people, to the killers, to the crackheads, to everybody, right? The mothers and kids. It could be considered a lot of things. It could be considered safe, a place of familiarity, dangerous. But one thing it's considered to me is home. From the Hostess Bakery smells at 7 o'clock in the evening every day, to playing Matthew Dickey, or playing at Matthew Dickey, to arguing with people from Herbert Hoover. You feel me? But that's what made us. And ever since that tornado, it feels like they trying to forget about us. So these films or these videos are here to give y'all a glimpse into the people that are born, bred, and still live here. So as I sit on the porch of the house that I grew up in, and I almost was born in, except for it's right across the street, I bring to you, this is the North.
I lived here from birth until 16.
Okay.
The best thing that I loved about being here was it was all family. I knew everybody from one corner to the next and down Clarence. It was family, it was friends, block parties. But the biggest thing about being right here, most of these people here were homeowners. We had renters. My mother was young, so she was a renter, but there was family. From Miss West, Miss Collins, Miss Gale. This is my great aunt's house, the Mills and Tillman house, the North's, Mr. Charles' house, Miss Morris, and so on, so forth down the block. This wasn't just a place to be for a time. These people owned their houses, and most of the elders, all of the elders have passed on now. But also, once it came to the gang wars of the 90s, the crack epidemic, people started to move out. The children who are now the adults, meaning people like me, we were traumatized. So we left. But the one thing I enjoyed was coming back here when Mr. Ross was open to bring my kids here for food. To show them like we could run up and down this street day or night at one point, and there was nothing that would happen to you because this was family. When May 16th happened, I was at work, but I came through here that night and you couldn't even get here. There were trees, there was power lines, and all I could do was cry because the one thing that a lot of us wanted was to own or come back for what our grandparents and our parents left. And the one thing that I can't get over is now there's nothing to come home to. It's devastating that even when you tried to go to the city to purchase this stuff, what used to be $1 used to be $1,000 used to be worth everything to us. And now there's no hope here for what so many people saw outside of what they thought it was. But to us, this was everything. This is home.
So with everything that you've seen, right? Mm-hmm. Like the ups, downs, the bullshit, the greatness, and now watching the transition, the post-tornado, like what do you see? Like,
even with every dilapidated building that's right here, there's still beauty here. It's the part that you don't see of what it could be. Like I said, many of these families still own these houses. They either don't live in the city no more, or you know what I'm saying, or they just decided to let it go because what they say it's worth versus what it's worth to us is two totally different things.
So with that being said, how do you feel about the approach that the local government is taking from towards the north side?
Oh, they're full of shit. Your plans to displace thousands of families that still live here, to even when the tornado happened, there were apartments and people saying, hey, you can move in with no rent, or you know, low down payment. A 1-bedroom was still $1,500. What am I going to do in the next month? For some people, the $1,000 for a 3-bedroom was all they could afford. That tornado took a lot of life. It took a lot of rebuilding that a lot of people were going through. It took that from them.
So, if you had a chance to sit in the room with them officials, what would you say?
Open up that checkbook. Get that money flowing back down here. If you're not going to place these people back in the houses that they were in, give them enough money to rebuild their lives somewhere else. But do not try to build a stadium or anything else here. Rebuild this neighborhood. And again, we don't want those houses. We don't want those plywood houses. The same brick you took is the same brick that needs to be put back.
Say that again.
The same brick that you took is the same brick that needs to be put back.
What's the word, y'all? I ain't went live in a couple days, just letting you know we still out here. Got my buddy here. But we still out trying to help the community. I'll show y'all the progress of everything.
We're still trying to help and give food to everyone. And I'm literally praying for the people that got hurt and didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
And so they will live a longer life.
Yeah, what she said.
Sisters with Disabilities and the Pot Bangers present the Candy Costumes and Cinema Movie Night Coat and Winter Accessory Drive. Help us keep St. Louis warm this Halloween by enjoying a movie and donating a new or gently used coat and winter accessory. Proceeds will be supporting families and tornado survivors of the May 16th disaster. On Halloween, that's Friday, October 31st, come out to the MX Theater at 618 Washington Avenue on the 2nd floor. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. There will be popcorn, candy, and movies for the family to enjoy. The admission is $5 or free with the donation. That's October 31st. Halloween is on a Friday, y'all. Come out to the MX Theater at 618 Washington Ave on the 2nd floor. See you soon.